Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Courses and Clubs, the golf game by Ken Kennedy. It is a golf simulator stroke RPG. You can play it as a simple sort of tabletop game, but you can definitely do journaling alongside to describe your player's actions on the course. But in the previous video, we went through the rules, we went through the contents of the game, what you get, and how you play. We went through a sample hole and I showed you in detail exactly what's happening every step of the way. I also included sections, let's move the golf ball out, wait, don't need that. Sections of the rules on the screen so that you could see exactly what I was referring to. I'm not going to be doing that in this video. We are going to be playing through some more holes on St. Andrews, but I'm not going to be including all the sort of samples and things that we're going to be looking at through the rules, except for what you see on the camera. Because otherwise, because it took a long time to do that last time. So yeah, we are going to continue with our round of golf using this new game from Ken Kennedy, Courses and Clubs. Links are going to be down below in the description where you can get hold of this game. Use the link if possible. I may get a little bit of credit on drive-through if you use the link, which I would highly appreciate because that means I could get some more games for the channel. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are well and enjoying your gaming life. Hope the dice have been good to you because they're so bad to me. You guys should be getting a lot more luck. Let's continue. So, St. Andrews. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I put, when I was editing, I noticed that I forgot to use the weather effect on hole one. So my drive down the fairway into the rough shouldn't have been at 279, it should have been at 274, which would have made the shot, the next shot, the sort of chip onto the green, it would have actually made it a little bit longer, which would have meant that I would probably have had the slightly harder difficulty. Now, whether that -5, because the thing is that it says, where is it? Let's get the book. So for the weather, it says, we rolled up wet, -5 yards to all strokes except when on the green. Now, I don't know whether that includes when you're chipping onto the green, in terms of not having that -5, or whether the -5 is only when you start with the ball lie on the green. In other words, when you're putting only. I'm not sure whether that's going to apply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play and hopefully remember this time. But I will be playing so that that -5 will affect all shots that are not on the green. So things like chipping onto the green, I'm not going to take that into account. But yes, let's hope I remember this time, because it is a little bit of an effect. And it could make the difference between going into a bunker and going onto the green. Speaking of which, we are now doing hole 2 at St. Andrews. It's a par 4. Front of the green is 401 yards away. Back of the green is 427. I've already put the basic info on here. I haven't rolled for the wind yet. But this is going to be a tricky hole because there are 5 bunkers. You see, all the bunkers are at different distances from the tee. And if you roll a bad sort of quality rating for your stroke, then there's a high chance of actually ending up in the bunker, which is not preferable. But I kind of think it's going to happen at some point because there's, like I say, there's 5 bunkers there. Let's just hope I can roll better dice and get better quality rating shots. We're going to be using a driver. What else is there? The green is level this time, so it's a much easier green to play than the one we had on hole 1. And out of bounds is going to be 443 plus with no special effects. Right. In this video, we're not going to be explaining every little thing. We're just going to be playing through so that you guys can see how the game actually plays without somebody explaining and narrating everything at the same time. I'll probably still chat as I'm playing. It'd be really boring otherwise, wouldn't it? So we are continuing with our chosen clubs. So we have not brought the 1 iron, 9 iron, or the gap wedge. We've got a decent range of skills. I've got some which are quite good. We've got some which are kind of not so good. But yeah, the first hole was pretty good. We ended up with a birdie. Let's hope the luck continues. So we need to roll the wind. D10. Again, I'm using my green dice. A 2, no wind again. Okay, great. So no wind again. Now the wind can benefit you in certain situations. So tailwinds can give it a little bit of extra distance. Headwinds can prevent it from going where you don't want it to go, kind of thing. So no wind is not really helpful either way. But yeah, we're ready to go. So we start by looking at the ball lie. So we are on the tee, so we go into R001. Again, I don't think I'll be putting these on the screen sort of larger for you guys this time. Don't want to copy tee much. Okay, tee off. Determine which club you're going to use and follow its appropriate rule. We're using a driver. So tee off woods with the tee off ease factor. Tee off ease factor for hole 2 is 7. So tee off woods skill. Let's move this out of the way. Tee off woods skill is 24. Got myself a little ruler this time, because I think there was a couple of times in the last video where I chose the wrong thing. So we've got a skill level of 24, tee off woods, and we're at ease factor 7. So 168. 168. We go to table A. We roll percentage. We get a 70, which is quality 3. So tee off, quality 3. We get a 6. That brings us to R34. R34. Again, you're going to be flipping through this quite a lot. Right, select the most relevant. No wind. Okay, ball travels average yards minus D10 and then go to 18. Okay, so it goes average yards minus D10. That is a 9. Plus we also have, remembering this time, we've also got a wet weather, so minus 5 yards again. So it's 9, so it's minus 14 yards. So that makes it 271. Okay, so we hit it 271, including the weather effect. Okay, then it says go to 18. 18. Select the most relevant. If total yards places it out of bounds, no. Green, but out of bounds, no. If the total yards doesn't place the ball on the green and is not out of bounds, it's on the fairway. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Fairway. Now, this was at 271, so we wouldn't have hit a bunker anyway, even if my quality rating was worse. Phew! And because it's at 271, we've actually managed to avoid the first 3 bunkers. There were still 2 other bunkers further on, if we're really unlucky, but shh, don't tempt fate. Okay, so that's the first shot. Let me just quickly calculate the distance remaining. So we've still got 130 minimum to get onto the green. So we could use the pitching wedge. I'll do 135. I'm a little bit worried though, because we are in the wet weather. Oh, I should have kept the 9-iron. I knew I was going to regret that. I knew I was going to regret that, because I'm getting a minus 5 yards, which could bring that down to 130. Depending on the shot, it could go down even more, and I could miss the green completely and potentially end up in a bunker. Oh no, that's really not good at all. I should have kept the 9-iron, shouldn't I? I knew it. I normally dump the 1 or 2 iron and normally the 5 or 6 iron, but this time I decided to get rid of the 9-iron. I think that's a big mistake. 160 is going to be too far. It's got to be the pitching wedge, isn't it? So the next one's got to be the pitching wedge, and this is going to be stroke 2. Okay, well, let's see what happens, shall we? So the ball lie is on the fairway, so we go to R003. 003. Fairway shot. Determine which club you're going to use. We are going to use a wedge. Go to R10. R10. Fairway chip shots. Okay, so this still counts as a chip shot. Okay. If we are at 100 plus, yes, I mean, we've got to select a target range, yeah? So I'm going to go maximum 135, I think, because I want to get on the green. So 135. I'm aiming at 135. That's my target. So chipping skill test at ease factor 9. Okay. So chipping is 19. Oh, that's not so good. At 9 is 171. Where's me thing? 171. So 171 percentage. I need really low. I need a really low result. No. Here we go. Okay, 94. Did I get 94 in the last video? 94 is a quality 4. That's going to go in a bunker, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, 94. So quality 4, and we're going to be rolling on approach shot. Okay, which is down here. We're using a wedge. So quality 4. Here we go. Right, we're rolling. We get an 8. So an 8 is 57. 57. 57. Where are you? 57. Right, 57. Select the most relevant. No wind. Ball. Okay. 57. Okay. Ball travels target yardage plus 5. So that brings us to, I've got -5, right? Actually, yeah, would that weather effect, I think the weather effect would affect this. So we've got +5 and then +5, then -5. So it's just the target yardage and then go to 58. So yeah, I think, thinking about it, I do think that the weather, would it, I don't know. Because we don't know if we're on the green yet, do we? Anyway, let's take it as if it is. So it's 135 +5 and then -5 for that. So we do make it at 135. So technically we should be on the green. I mean, even if I didn't consider this, I'd still be on the green at 140. So, so then go to 58, roll a D10, 10, 18. 18. If it reaches the green, then go to 17. The ball is on the green and rolling. Select the most relevant. Okay, so hole number 2 is level. So go to 50. Got to be careful here because I made a mistake here last time, but luckily I managed to notice it and correct myself on the video. So 50, level green difficulty. Okay, so we were using a pitching wedge, yeah? Pitching wedge. Okay, focus test at ease factor 8. So focus, I think my focus is good. I think my focus is really good. My focus is 27. Come on, 27 at quality. Sorry, ease factor 8. So we get a 216. Again, I'll check in the editing whether I make any mistakes. So that's 216. So 216 is here. Slightly better chance, but the dice are screwing me up now. God almighty. 88. 88 is quality 3. So quality 3. And we've got to do on reached green. Okay, so quality 3 on reached green, which is table C. Quality 3. We get a 9. 26. 26, where are you? 26. Roll 3d10 plus 5 to determine how many feet the ball is from the hole. Okay, so 3d10 plus 5. Now I don't apply that -5 to this because it's on the green now. So 2, 4, 9 plus 5 is 14. So we're 14 feet away. Okay. Move these out of the way. A lot of sheets of paper in this game, so was that 14 feet away? Okay, well we are on the green. Oh, I could end up with another birdie. So we're going to change to the putter again. Okay, sorted. On the green, R005. So we're going to try the putt, 14 feet. 005, okay, 14 feet. Putting skill test at ease factor 6. So putting is 24. And we are at ease factor 6. 144. 144. Dump. 144. What are you going to get this time? Ooh. 0-1. Quality rating of 1. I don't think I've ever got a quality rating of 1, even in the practice games. So quality rating of 1. That should be in, right? And then roll a d10 on putting. Putting level, quality rating of 1. A 5. 24. I think that's a hole. I think that's in. 24. I think that's in. 24. Hold out. We get it in. We get another birdie. Yay. Excellent. So we're now at 2 under par after 2 holes. Really nice. Now, again, luckily, because my quality ratings have been good enough, I've managed to avoid those bunkers, which scared me a little bit. Excellent. So that's the second hole done. We are now going to move on to the third hole, and for that I'm going to flip the scorecard over. We are going to be at hole number 3. So hole number 3, let's just make sure we're still on camera. Yep. So hole number 3 is par 4 again. Level green difficulty again, good. It is 373 to 424 stroke 0. Wind. Check for the wind. 8. A light headwind. Okay, light headwind. So the wind's going to be blowing in my direction into me. So we may lose some distance because of the wind, again, depending on the quality of the shots. But it's all good, it's okay. A light wind, whether it's a light tailwind or a light headwind, normally doesn't have that much effect, but it could still have. Now I need to again remember the wet weather. And we are at the tee. Right, let's get started. Hole 3. Now I have actually put another piece of paper under this because I don't want the pencil to go onto my other sheets. Right. So hole 3. We're at the tee, so we're using R001. The tee off shot. Going to use what's the distance? 373. Yeah, we'll carry on with the driver, I think. So driver, stroke 1. Okay. So we're going to make a tee off woods with an ease factor of. We're on hole number 3, and this is going to be a tee off ease factor of 8. So this is actually a slightly easier tee compared to holes 1 and 2. Okay, so 8, so many pieces of paper. 24 is our skill, and we're looking at an ease factor of 8 for the tee off. So 192. 192. Boom, boom, is here. We get a 27. My luck's changed. Quality 2, and we're using a driver. A 10. So we get 15. 15. Okay, 15. Select the most relevant. Okay, we do have, what's the wind? we have a light headwind. So 15, a light headwind. So we travel the average yards plus 3d10 minus 5. Oh, maybe this wasn't the best. Well, I don't know. It could be decent. Because my average yard is 285. I'm going to lose 5 because of the weather. Okay, so minus 5. So 3d10 minus 5, and the weather gives another minus 5. So it's 3d10 minus 10. Okay. 3d10 minus 10. Okay, we get 10, 19. So minus 10 gives me plus 9. So it is 294 is the distance we hit. 294. Okay. Then what does it say? Where is it? 15, right? Headwind. So go to 18. Where are we? Because we do have bunkers. But again, the quality of the shot was good enough that we didn't need to worry about the bunkers for this shot. Okay. So 294. So we're not on the green yet. 18. Fairway. Okay. Okay. Fairway. Quickly calculate the distance remaining. Okay. So we're on the fairway. So stroke 2. Now we've still got at least 79 yards to go, maximum of 130. So I think I'm going to chip again. My first strokes, my tee off strokes have been good to me. I just dropped my ruler. Okay, so we're going to try a chip. Let me think. I kind of want to use somewhere in the middle, which could possibly be the sand wedge maybe. So what I want to aim for, I want to try and get it in a safe position, so plus or minus I should still be on the green. So 100. Oh no, the chip shots, if I do 100 plus, it's slightly harder, isn't it? I remember, I can't remember what, I think it's like, if it's 100 plus yards, I think the ease factor is one level worse. So let's try 99, and I'm going to use the sand wedge. Because why not? I'm going to try 99. That's my target distance, and it's going to be a chip shot. But for this shot, we're going to be on the fairway, so R003. So fairway shot. We're going to use a wedge, so we're going to 10. So it's a chip shot. It's going to be 99 yards. So that we're under the 100. So 99, chipping at ease factor 10. Yes, there's a difference of one ease factor, which makes it slightly easier. So chipping at ease factor 10. Oh, so many pieces of paper. I know there's a lot of games that have like lots of pages, but it's not so easy to do when you're trying to keep it all on camera as well. So chipping is 19, not my best skill, but we're at ease factor 10, so 190, 190, come on, 190 is there. We get 80. 80 is quality rating of 3. Quality rating of 3 and approach. Okay. Quality rating of 3. We're using a wedge. Get a 2. So that is 46. 46. We have a light headwind. So a light headwind. Target yardage minus D10, minus 5. But again, I'm thinking for chip shots onto the green. I think the weather still has an effect. So it'll be a minus. So minus D10, minus 10. Ooh, that's not good. I'm not going to reach. I should have hit further. I think I'm not going to reach the green. All right, let's just see how we do. A 9. So it's minus 19. Target yardage minus 19. So it's 80. So 99 minus 19 is we actually only go 80. Which is just enough. Oh, phew. What does it say next? We were lucky there. Where does it say? Where are we? I forget where we were. Was it this one? I think was it this one? I can't remember where we were. I think light headwind. Yeah, I think it was this one. So we go to 18. I think that's the right one. 18. Okay. I think it's on the green. So 17. This is a level green. So we go to 50. Okay, 50. We're using a wedge. So focus skill at ease factor 8. Okay. Focus is 27. Ease factor 8 is 216. 216. 216. Roll percentage. I get 52. Oh, nuts. Oh, so close. So quality 3. Quality 3, and this is going to be on the reached green. Quality 3 on the reached green. D10. 10. We get 39. 39. Roll a 2d10 to determine how many feet from the hole the ball is on the green. Okay, so 2d10. The ball is 11 feet away. Bump, bump. It is 11 feet away and we are on the green. Could this be another birdie? I think my initial shots, my tee shots have been good enough for me to help get these blooming birdies. So, great. So third shot, we're going to change to the putter. Okay. 11 feet. Okay, so we're going to be doing this. So, move these things out of the way. Sorry, there's a lot of paper. A lot of different sheets of paper. So we're on the green, so we're starting at rule number 5, rule 005. Come on. 05. Okay, we are going how far? 11 feet. Okay, so putting at ease factor 6. Putting 24. Ease factor 6 is 144. 144. Percentage 46. So it's quality 3. Quality 3 and then putting. Quality 3, it's level. D10. A 2. 36. I don't think this is whole. I don't think it's in this time. 36. 36. Missed putt. Roll a d10 minus 7. Any result of 0 or under is considered inches away to determine how many feet the ball is from the hole. The ball is on the green. Ah, nuts, we missed it. Okay, so d10 minus 7. So we're still 2 feet away. So we missed the putt. So we missed the putt. It's now 2 feet away. So we've got to do it again. So this is going to be for par. Okay, it's for par. We're still good. So we're on the green, so R005. R005. Okay, if your ball is 1 feet or under, go to 24. I think it's just a putt, yeah. Oh no, it's 2 feet away, isn't it? If it was inches, sorry, my mind was thinking inches away. But if you're basically inches away, it's like an automatic thing. But we're not. We're at 2 feet, so we've got to go to 49. It's 49, so it's going to be... Okay, roll a D100 percentage. On a 99 or 100, you miss it. Inches from the hole. So, come on, be good to me. Anything but 99 or 100, right? Yeah, come on, be good to me. 24, we're good. So 20, we go to 24, which is, it's a hole. I know that now. 24 is going to be a hole. Hold out, we get it in. So, so we hold, but we only got par this time. par, four strokes on a par 4. So it's still, so for the round of golf that we're playing so far, I'm still at 2 under, and we've done 3 holes. And okay, so according to my timer, that's been about half an hour. I think I'll stop the video there. But I wanted to show you guys, not necessarily with me talking and explaining every little thing and whatever as I was playing the game. I wanted to kind of show you what it's like to play at a more normal speed, without having to explain and describe everything that's going on, but at the same time still help you guys to understand how the game works. So we've now done 3 holes. The first 2 we ended up at 1 under, so a total of -2. But the third hole, I think the wind was a factor. And the fact that I have been remembering the weather this time. So again, the weather didn't help a little bit either. But yeah, like I say, it's a nice little game to fill a bit of time. If you're interested in golf, there are a number of golf games out there. I did feature another one on the channel before, which is sort of card-based. I think it was called Pocket Pro Golf or something. I'll put a link to that video up there. But it's a very different creature in terms of that game and this one. But yeah, it's a nice, fun little game. It's not expensive. I think it's only like $4 on drive-through. Links down below. Again, it is an affiliate link. I am linked with drive-through. So every time you use one of my links to purchase a game on drive-through, I do get a little bit of credit. And eventually there'll be enough there for me to actually purchase some other games. This game I did actually purchase using some of my credit. This wasn't actually... I think Ken actually did send me a copy of this, but it was after I'd already purchased it. So that's why you're not getting that paid promotion thing on this video. Because I actually bought this myself because it looked really interesting. But yes, courses and clubs, a really fun little game. And like I say, after you've done maybe 1, possibly 2 holes, you don't really need the manual except for when you're sort of creating a character. But yes, very, very easy to play, despite its sort of initial impression of maybe being intimidating. And if you've played any of Ken's other games, like the Drifter or Star Drifter or the Adventurer, again, I think the Adventurers should be on its way. This will be a piece of cake for you because it's very, very similar in its nature, in its presentation and the flow. The game flow is very, very similar. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I've talked too much. So yeah, courses and clubs. Another nice little game. We still have the October horror game to come. That's currently in prep. So keep your eyes on the channel. There will be at least 1 horror game coming this month. And I've also got the next session of Machine Gods to do. So, like I say, hang around. Plenty more to come on the channel. But in the meantime, please hit that like button, click the subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, cheers.